What is up, everybody? It's the day after WrestleMania, and we're gonna rip some retail with Panini WWE Select from 2024, the last licensed product, WWE licensed product from Panini. I have never ripped these before, so this should be fun, at least for me. Hope you guys enjoy it too. I got these for 30 bucks off of Target. They're no longer on Target. I got these a while back. I think you can still find these though out there for around 30. I think some retailers have them, and then you can buy them, of course, aftermarket. I think like Dick's has them if you're interested. So let's take a look quick. A lot of you probably know this product better than me, but I'm just gonna take a look quick. They advertise on here to look for obviously Tiger Prisms and the ultra rare retail exclusive Firestorm insert. So we'll keep our eyes peeled for those. A lot of there have been. I looked on eBay before this. A lot of the gold vinyl one of ones have been pulled, but I'm sure there's plenty left to be found. And so let's get cracking. You get six packs per value box, 4 cards per pack, and yeah, let's. I'm very excited. The WrestleMania this past weekend, I thought was pretty good. I don't have a lot to go by. I've only seen like 2 in my life since they've come to Peacock. I was a wrestling fan as a kid, and I was heavily confused by all this promo, all this advertising for SummerSlam and WrestleMania and all these things that I couldn't watch. They were like pay-per-view, and I didn't understand that at the time. And I was like, why do they keep doing promos and advertising things that I cannot watch? So as an adult, I haven't bought any pay-per-views, but I have got to watch them on Peacock the last 2 years, and that's been fun. I do buy pay-per-views of UFC from time to time. Shout out Kimbo Slice. So we got a red and blue Michelle McCool there on. Okay, so that's just standard. On these, I think standard, not numbered. Because in other products like the red and blue are numbered sometimes. We got a Stone Cold Steve Austin, amazing. I kind of missed the live shot when he ran into the barrier, but hope that lady's all right and hope she doesn't like try to grab a quick check. But that's cool. I love Stone Cold. He's a good Instagram follow if you don't follow him. And whoa, Blair Davenport signature and Nikita Lyons future insert. This is, I think, my first sports auto I've ever pulled out of a pack. I opened some DC Annual, Upper Deck DC Annual, and I got a comic book author and writer's signature. I pulled a card from that. Check out that video if you like comic books or DC cards at all. But this is my first first athlete signature, if you will, on a card. Sticker auto, Blair D signed there. Wow. Doesn't seem to be numbered, but it's got this kind of blue prism effect. Wow, that's amazing. That's cool. Where's my sleeves? Kind of at a loss. First pack out of a value box, got an auto. I'm not familiar with a ton of Blair Davenport's matches. I mainly know the old school stuff from the 90s. And then in high school, I watched a little bit, or middle school, I watched a little bit. And then recently, this past 2 years, I've kind of tuned in here and there. And I've kept my eyes on the sport, from afar. So I am a fan, but I'm definitely not a hardcore fan. I apologize. But I was a huge fan as a kid in the classic WWF days. LA Knight, he lost his match yesterday. And Liv Morgan also lost her match, but that's a good base pull. And we got a Prism Rob Van Dam right there. But that's sweet. We got a Liv base card. Very cool. I know some people thought, maybe that this WrestleMania wasn't amazing, and I saw what I watched, Run Good Life's post-show streams and breaks, and he was commenting how he wished there was more backstage stuff, and I do Yeah, I do remember and miss that stuff, like the live things that could happen backstage and things like that. So I agree with him there. It was very straightforward show, just entrances and then what was going on in the ring. It would have been nice to have some stuff aside from the, the matches. Becky Lynch, she made her return last night. That was cool. Cool win, defeating Liv Morgan, uh, Jimmy Garvin, and we got an orange prism, Liv Morgan. Awesome. Kind of a nah, yeah, kind of a print line, unfortunately, going in the middle there. But that's a nice pull. Not numbered concourse also, but we'll take that. I've watched some select WWE 2024 be opened, and it's been fun to watch people rip this. It's obviously more fun to rip it yourself. And I gotta say, yeah, I ripped some WWE Topps Chrome 2025, and I ripped two value boxes, and those were cool, but they're so expensive. They're just like hard to get, so expensive, and like for the price, this is like what, half the price of a value box, and almost as fun to rip. Not as much value though. I think it evens out. It's half the cost, but half the value. Sid Vicious, this dude kind of scared me as a kid. Dude Love, I'm more of a fan of Mankind. That's when I was watching in middle school. But Sid Vicious kind of scared the crap out of me. It's one of those things like when you're a kid and like parents are like afraid to let their kids watch something because it might scar them. That didn't happen to me too much. Sid Vicious was borderline. I couldn't tell reality from fake at that time. I was too young, and yeah, he scared the bejesus out of me. Shotzi, and this I caught a glimpse of it numbered. Yeah, 196 out of 399. That's cool. That is very cool. That's a black, looks like a black prism, black blue prism out of 399. We can check the box afterwards here. Pack 5 here. Appreciate you watching. If you're liking these rips here, I encourage you to please subscribe, like, comment. That would help me out. Just beginning out. Jimmy Uso, his brother, won. Seth freaking Rollins, he won in the Triple Cross. Gunther lost his belt there. And let's see here. We got a Cora Jade Prism. But yeah, the Seth Rollins win, I hadn't really kept up on all that like back and forth drama with CM Punk and Roman Reigns, but that was kind of fun. Silly but fun. You knew something was going to happen with Paul Heyman. It's just like a matter of what. I'm sure like true fans like you guys all had your predictions. I didn't really know what was going to happen, but it was entertainment. Nikolai Volkov, Bray Wyatt. Ooh, we got Shawn Michaels there. Love Shawn Michaels back in the day. And we got an orange LA Knight. Buns out, guns out. Okay. That was a good, that was a good first box. Got some good base cards, some good parallels. I mean, the standouts, of course, are this Blair Davenport signature, Liv, orange, prism, and then we also got a numbered card, Shotzi, out of 399. So that was cool. All right, let's take our shot at this next box. Yeah, black and blue prisms. That's what that was, black and blue prism. Okay, we got our 6 packs here. 6 packs. Let's see here. Yeah, really enjoy this product. I know a lot of people liked when Panini had the license. Did good stuff, and hopefully Topps will keep it up, but I've been enjoying this so far. Kofi Kingston, he won the tag team match with Xavier Woods, Ron Simmons. We got the Miz there, and we got an Icons Booker T insert. It's pretty cool. I don't know how. I don't think these are super rare. What's the one on the box that they advertise is like probably the case hit rare. All right. We got X-Pac. Man. Yeah, these guys were really popular back when I was in middle school. Rob Van Dam again, Cora Jade again, and we got a Ken Shamrock. I'm wearing my UFC shirt. We got a Prism Ken Shamrock there. So we can pull another banger here. Okay, we got a Alba Fire, Jade Cargill, R-Truth, and we got an orange of Sol Ruka. That's a good one. Another print line across the top. I wonder if that's just super common. That's probably just super common. Let's go ahead and sleeve that one up. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys thought of WrestleMania. I'm sure those of you who are watching Premier level better, more hardcore than I am. So give me your thoughts. Would like to know people in the hobby, their thoughts on it, and those who really like it. I was also watching some breakers. I was in like Mama Break's room doing some breaks. That was fun. Ooh, I think no way. Do we? No way. The Great Khali. Do you see what's behind here? Vader. Vader was cool in middle school. Oh my god, I think we got a Tiger Prism. What? Diamond Dallas Page, Tiger Prism. Yo. That is sweet. That is sweet. I wonder how rare these are. I wish it was someone else maybe, but that. Woo. Whoa. That is crazy. Let's see the odds on Tiger Prisms. Oh, it doesn't say odds on here. It doesn't say odds on here. Darn it. Let's see if we can. Quick find this. Diamond. Ooh, okay. So not terrible. One looks like one sold. It looks like a little bit ago, 10 days ago for $50. So not bad. This exact one. So that's a case hit. Those Tiger Prisms. Wow, case hit and a signature in value box. Wow, nice. That's cool. Yeah, wow. Not bad. Not bad at all. And there we got the base. Diamond Dallas Page. Carmelo Hayes. Tiffany Stratton. New champ. Or kept her belt. And we got a prism of Channing Stacks Lorenzo. We got Tiffany Stratton. Yeah, that was an interesting match. She like lost part of her tooth, it looked like. It was crazy. To Charlotte Flair, that everyone was saying they were not no love lost there. Blair Davenport, Channing Stacks Lorenzo, and we got another orange of Bray Wyatt. So that's cool. Let's kind of go over some of our hits here. I'm gonna put all the base together and just the regular prisms together. We got a lot of stuff. 2 value boxes. I'm gonna have to run this back. I think Topps Chrome is more desirable. Of course, Topps Chrome is more desirable. I would like it too, but you know, it's just not. They're not. You know, they're so expensive. So here we go. Here's what we got here. We got a big stack of base, and there are some prisms in there. There are some prisms in there, but in two value boxes, this is kind of what we got here. We got some orange prisms, Sol Ruka, Liv Morgan, nice one here. Bray Wyatt, LA Knight, and we got an insert future of Nikita Lyons, NXT Nikita Lyons, Booker T, Shotzi out of 399, and a signature of Blair Davenport, and a Tiger Prism of Diamond Dallas Page as our two hits. One hit per value box. Not bad, not bad at all. We take this. We'll take that. That's awesome. Very cool. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments if what you guys have opened. If I should get more. Should I do more unboxings? Oh, this Miz, I think, is this ringside? Or no? Oh, Premiere. Okay. Look different. But yeah, let me know what you've pulled out of these, and yeah, if you're getting some more while they're still around, and your thoughts on WrestleMania. Give me a sub, give me a like. I would really appreciate it. All right, peace.